Right, without further ado, let's go. In the north, we have Lenfer. In the south, we have a LuckyMan playing as the Brits, who is AFK. No, he's not AFK.
MG42 team is ready for action.
And now we'll slow it down. So this map is not Crossing in the Woods, it's called Crossroads, I believe. And it's made by White Flash, who I also still need to read his Company Heroes 3 proposal notes on. Because he did like what relic should make Company Heroes 3, and he put it on Coach.org, and I've still not read it, and I've been telling him I will read it. I've just not got around to doing it because I'm lazy and I just can't, again, not motivated to do anything. I feel bad. I feel so bad. Chat, how do I get motivated? Tell me. Lucky Z, thanks man. Keep uploading. I appreciate the quality over quantity, and definitely have that. Oh, thanks man.
It's done.
I try. I feel like I can make better. I still feel like I can make better quality content as well, but it just takes a lot more time. Like I want to make intros and outros for the videos now on YouTube, but again, it's just going to take a lot of time. All right, we have a sniper out now. Both players are opting to go for the same side of the map, so we're going to see confrontation soon. No one's bothering camping the left-hand side, which might be a mistake. MG's set up in a good spot, ready. Oh no, maybe not. Will the MGs turn around? Sniper is there to support. LuckyMan going straight for the cutoff over there. Sniper's creeping forward to get his first shot. He connects. Sniper's in a good spot. So here comes the infantry section coming around a flank. He needs to be careful about this. He needs to assume that, you know, if he was paying attention, he knew his squad was capping this point, so he knew he could be vulnerable here from the flank. MG has got the flank from the south covered. Grenadier is now going to spot this infantry section here in the north, try and flank down, but Sniper should be able to deal with them quite easily. And so the Grenadier is also going to stop them from chasing. So very good opener from Lenfer. And he has a skill. Anyway, I think we are casting today because I don't really fancy playing, to be honest. If you want some motivation, listen to Soviet March from Red Alert 3. We'll just listen to it, actually. It's a good song, but it doesn't give me motivation. Hey, nice. I can motivate you with shouting and depreciation, like I did with my recruits in the military. I don't know. Maybe I need a bit more motivate. I don't know. Let me think. I'm just trying to think how I can motivate myself. Yo, thank you for 100 bits, dude. Cheers,
Physical
mate.
exercise can boost energy and motivation.
Yeah, that's true. I need to go swimming this week. Alright, well, I'll go swimming tomorrow. I haven't been swimming. I didn't go swimming last week because I tired myself out and I had a big headache all of last week because I went for insomnia that entire weekend. And it was a really busy weekend when I had no sleep, so I kind of like exhausted myself that weekend. But yeah, I definitely should go swimming this week. I'll probably go, yes, Wednesday. I'll go swimming on Wednesday. Hopefully that will invigorate me for Thursday and Friday, so I can be like in the zone to do some work. So yeah, anyway, back to the game. So Sniper's being used very well here. He's taking shots. He's got covered down while he's capping, which is great. Looks like the British player LuckyMan has decided to go completely on the left-hand side, which is probably a good idea to try and avoid the sniper, but the sniper will be moving over to the left-hand side shortly. MG is though sitting around. I don't like this. MG's just sitting idle, not actually doing anything, not capping territory, not supporting any infantry engagement. So this, not having this extra unit over here is going to hurt.
Pioneers ready for anything.
Hopefully he caps his point and retreats back and builds a medical bunker rather. 5-man squads now as well. That'll help against the sniper because you know they'll take longer to be forced back to retreat. Sniper's been hit once. Sniper's been fired once. Infantry 6 is trying to chase, but the pioneers are going to screen. Grenadier over here needs to retreat, outnumbered, big time. MG is finally moving over. And in the base of the Austria player, we do have tier 1 tech, so he can get himself tier 2 up. Sorry, tier 2 is tech, so he can build tier 2. Also, instead of going for heals first, he opts to go for the flares, which is a very strange decision. Now, if I was Lenfer, I would be curious at this stage of the game, because this is the stage of the game where a counter-sniper could appear. Let's look at the allied player here, and we do see, actually, instead of going for a counter-sniper first, he goes for a sapper squad. MG's been caught out, and also the sniper's been caught out as well, so this sniper's going to have to retreat here. Okay, good. You know, yeah, misplay there from Lenfer, but good reaction there and good decision to just pull back and retreat because otherwise he would have probably lost either one or the other, the sniper or the MG. Again, Grenadier's been flanked, and now he's pushing up the numbers advantage. Let's hopefully he buys himself a medical kit on this squad here because it is about 80% health, 70% health. Could do with it. But we do see a 2-2-2 coming out now, and there's nothing to stop this 2-2-2. We do have a mine down, so it's not the base race rush on the central route. But we'll see if LuckyMan decides to go for anything. Oh, he has gone for special weapons regiment. He could call in tank hunters, which would be enough to be able to deal with the 2-2-2. This Pioneer squad needs to be very careful because it's very low health. There comes the 2-2-2. Opting to go 180 on itself and go backwards. Oh, good flank here from this MG. Sorry, on this MG by this infantry section. Might even pick up the sniper. He's lucky. He's getting pushed around with the 2-2-2, so good play with the 2-2-2. And the MG didn't need to retreat then. Oh, he has put flares on, but it takes a long time for these flares to actually hit, and they're not very accurate. Actually, that was point blank accurate, to be honest. That would have hurt. But he didn't need to retreat. He could have just backed away from that, to be honest. Meanwhile, on the right, the fuel has been disconnected, and the other fuel on the right is trying to get capped. We do have tank hunters out, now moving straight away over to the right hand side to try and deal with this 2-2-2. Hey, Opulent Omega, how you doing, buddy? Add motivation. You could read positive comments you receive under your videos, which I do. 2, you can make more streams which aim to help some projects I love. I could do. Yeah, maybe I just need more things to do with code. That's why I'm doing casting rather than playing today, because this is just chill. I haven't got to do any work myself except for talk, and it's nice. Sniper is not in any cover. Needs to be still careful, even if it's a squad with boys anti-tank rifles. Obviously, the MG is there ready to suppress. So this Tommy squad is kind of pinned down here to this hedgerow. But here comes the big Tommy blob. Oh, it hit a mine. Kind of going down the mid, will get spotted. MG though is in a perfect spot. He might get a volley on this. Oh, it's a 2-man squad now. Needs to be careful. He doesn't end up starting to retreat. Incoming flare again onto the MG. Could have flanked around the side here easily, or could have gone around the long way around here, but instead he just tries to go right in on it. Does force the MG to retreat again. We're not needed really, in my opinion. Doesn't need to retreat from that. And he's wasting his munitions every time he dumps his ability down. Let's just double check how much this costs. 45 munitions every time he does this, and there's only one of the base artillery for things fine, because he hasn't got the second thing built, you know, tier 3 something built. Out in the open, not a good place to be. Pioneer's doing well, capping behind cover as usual. This point over here needs to be decapped, the VP. He's not really going for that, to be honest, at the moment. And that sniper is, he's done well with this sniper. 15 kills, 9 minutes in. It's 3 squads worth.
The fatherland has given us new weapons.
And now we do see LMGs being put on the Grenadiers. But now we see a pack being made by the Austin player when there's no AT out at all. I'm not sure I like this. And I mean, I see Lucky getting an anti-tank gun out, which isn't such a bad idea considering there's a 2-2 on the field. But Lenfer, there is no armor on the field. He's got nothing to worry about. Oh, PS coming in and an AT grenade, which will kill it. Nice little pick off there. Good play there. He found an angle. He came in on the side and took it out. The MG was a bit too late to get set up there. And here comes some more Tommies to push back this Pioneer squad. Where's that sniper at in all of this? The sniper has been forced back to base. And the map looks like it's going to go 50-50. Pioneer forced back. Here comes the pack. Rebuilding the 2-2-2? I'm not sure that's a good idea now after the first one fell down so easily. He probably should be, he's got the fuel as well in the bank to take up to tier 3 and possibly start working his way towards tier 3. Hey, somebody, right, buddy? Is the Jaeger infantry a good doctrine for 1v1? Yes. Well, they're better infantry doctrines. I think Jaeger infantry is a very good commander. I love the camo on machine guns and infantry. I want to try and do more of that, to be honest. Now, this anti-tank gun, both anti-tank guns on both players are now useless. I mean, if I was both players, I would wait until maybe a bit later on into the game, maybe about 14-minute mark before even daring to go for an anti-tank gun. If I only see my opponent with, like, if it's just a 2-2 on the field, boys anti-tank rifles can deal with that easily, you know. I mean, but having an anti-tank gun on the field is good insurance, though, for, like, you know, when the Panzervault does hit, at least you're running out ready and prepared for it. But instead of going for this anti-tank gun, he could have gone for a counter-snipe first, and then an anti-tank gun, right? Which would have helped him more out than the anti-tank gun will at the moment. If that makes sense, Jeff. Using attack round here, really good move here, love this. Gets a really good shot in against the he tries again, but unfortunately hits the car that's shilling. And he could be jumping inside this house to use the house against it. But here come the flares again once more. It's going to force the MG. This time he's going to reposition, which is a lot better than just retreating, because now the MG will be able to assist in further engagements. Rifle grenade going in against the house, connects. At least the flares did kill the artillery did kill the sandbags over there. But it's looking like the Austere player is more in control. Even though he just lost 2-2, he's still more in control. It's just, this MG and sniper player is just doing so much work for him. 21 kills now on this sniper. Such a good unit to use against Brits. Make a list of why you do or who. Wait, make a list of why do you do or whom do you want to help through your content. And imagine all the people that can influence in a positive way, and be quite thorough about it. What? So you're like reaching out to other streamers and stuff? I do that all the time. That's why I went like going to Insomnia. I met loads of other streamers. I met went to Twitch London recently, and I went to Twitch tours. I met loads with other Twitch streamers. I have been networking and talking to other people, and you know, I like to help other people. But a lot of the time, the content that I stream and the other people stream, we don't stream nearly the same stuff. It's totally different. Again, British player is getting better, getting the map control back and disconnecting the field on the left-hand side. Every section has found it. It's flanked round. He could open up on the sniper. It is, and he gets it. Sniper on negative cover on the road, and it goes down. Big win there for the British player, LuckyMan. However, everything else is getting retreated, apart from the squad on the left. Still a big win. The Austere player electing to rebuild the sniper straight away. But you can see here how both this anti-tank gun and this pack, especially this pack gun, has done nothing at all. Finally now getting the tech up to tier 3. I wonder if we can look on the build orders, the construction. Let's just pause the game for a second and have a look here. When did the pack get built? Pack got built at 9 minutes and 21 seconds. So the pack has been on the field for, what, 4 minutes or so? 4.5 minutes? We've done nothing. That could have been another grenadier, that could have been another machine gun.
A bit squiffy. Line's been cut. Dangerous.
Sniper, fresh sniper is out, picking away now at the infantry.
Enemy causing trouble.
Still could have gone for the captain, I guess he misclicked there, and they're going to still keep losing men here.
Command post is finished and ready for use.
Here comes the infantry section blob, pushing forward, down the middle. Meanwhile, left-hand side, Bet 2 MG is capping the fuel back, in favour of the Axis. Anti-tank gun moving up probably for the 3rd time. Maybe I'd like to see a Vickers actually to try and get rid of all, to suppress these grenadiers, make them a bit useless. This anti-tank gun's going to be quite out in the open here. Sniper's going to open up 2 LMG grenades as well. Oh, that's going to drop really quickly, so they're going to cover road. Oh, that goes down. He's going to try and steal. We do see a Centaur being built. Oh, maybe a grenadier might go down here. Oh, I think it'll be okay. It's about time. This anti-tank needs to get recruited quickly. He does decide to drop a flare down. He does connect. Reinforcements taking its time to come out of the base. He does opt to steal the anti-tank gun. Oh, that could have been a nasty wipe on retreat due to the artillery there, but the artillery does miss. I think he probably recruited this anti-tank a bit too soon, because it's probably going to get degrouped again by this squad. Yeah, that's going down. He knows not to cap it as well, because that sniper's just going to keep picking him off. He's going to wait for the center to roll up. Here it comes. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, a Pioneer squad, a fresh Pioneer squad, I might add, is capping up the left. Probably going to cap this with the Sappers, which is a good idea, because they're cheaper to reinforce than the Tommies. Oh, maybe not. Just find the sniper. The sniper's been spotted, but the sniper does run faster than the Centaur can chase him. Cogamore on. He does know the Centaur's out on the field, so let's see if he reacts. He doesn't do immediate full retreat here. Yeah, so he's seen the Centaur. He's putting everything back, which is smart, and he's bringing the anti-tank on the left-hand side to deal with it. Good play there. We do now have tier 3 up, and Lenfer can now decide to build a tank if he wants to. He's got enough fuel for any tank he would like to choose from. Probably in this instance, just a standard Panzer IV would be the best bet. And now we have the commander selection, which is the support doctrine. So we'll see the strafe are going to be used against the infantry, which will be, because there's a lot of actually Tommy infantry, which will actually be quite good. However, we're now with the Centaur on the field, the Centaur's just going to shoot the plane down. So it's not actually too of a smart build to go for. Unless he kills the Centaur, then the planes will actually have some effect. Maybe he's saving his fuel up for the Tiger, because he's not, we'll see here. He has built tier 3, so I imagine you're getting something out of it. He's still about 4 CPs away from getting the Tiger out. Okay, and no, he decides to go for the machine gun. Okay, this definitely makes me think he's going for Tiger now, because he's got to go on for a tank. Instead he goes for another machine gun. I'm not sure about that. I think because the only thing that can deal with the Panzer IV right now is this anti-tank gun, and this anti-tank gun's slow. It can only be on one side of the field at one time, right? The Panzer IV can easily tango with the Centaur. Good. MG covering the flank. Pack moving up to support the Grenadiers. Here goes the first shot in from the pack. Is going to connect. Second shot coming in now. And it misses. VPs are pretty much neck and neck. Both just over 300. Using the pack down the cap territory. Nice. He's got a lot of munitions here. He should be popping med kits on his own units if they're out on the field like this, especially this 4-man Grenadier squad. What do we have going on here? So he's going to make use of his munitions and pop down some anti-infantry S-mines, which is great. Like that. However, this infantry section has spotted this.
They're trying to take it.
MG definitely needs to be moved up on the middle here to hold the middle. It's way too far back in my opinion. Again, using attack ground through the bushes here. Very nice play. Trying to see if you can snag the 222.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Still 3 and 3/4 of the CPs away from getting the Tiger out. Okay, he does decide to go for the Panzer IV finally. Okay, that was good. He should have gone for the Panzer IV, then the second machine gun, in my opinion.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
He was reinforcing instead of getting the Panzer IV. No, he decided to get himself a machine gun instead of the Panzer IV first. Should have gone for the tank first. Always go for the tank before the extra infantry unit, because the tank doesn't cost manpower to repair. It doesn't cost manpower. Whereas infantry do. When infantry bleed casualties, you have to reinforce them. So it's waste manpower. Whereas tanks don't. So you always want to be going for tanks when you can to over infantry. Always. Because then you'll be able to stock up manpower and then replace whatever you lose quickly when you need to. Getting a little bit too close to this infantry section with AT rifle. However, Lucky was too busy on the right hand side microing his Centaur. So 2 engagements happening at the same time. Sniper is also in danger here. Okay, Osted as player decides to fully retreat. Lenfer decides to full retreat. Here we go. An infantry ability being popped down. It is going to be strafing run. He's using this ability on the left hand side of the map, which is good when he knows the Centaur is on the right. So these planes aren't likely to get shot down that quickly unless they come circle around to the right hand side here. Oh, the Centaur should be able to see this now, I think. Maybe. Yeah, here it goes. No, just out of range. Second anti-tank gun out now. I still think one anti-tank gun was enough for the one Panzer IV. Oh, this Panzer IV is going to go right into these. He's not going to be able to see this. Oh, wall. He's got no idea that's there. He's got to be careful there. Even attack ground, we might be able to hit him here. At least he's got himself behind the house, so he's not going to be easily get spotted. But to be fair though, this strafing run didn't really do much. It just forces a retreat when his Panzerfaust could have done the same. There's no anti-tank guns on the left-hand side, so Panzerfaust could have had free range. What he needs to do is save that ability up when he goes all in on his opponent. The strafing run would deal with damage to the infantry, and then the centaur would be preoccupied with the Panzerfaust. He does see this, he's using attack ground here. Good play here. He's moving the anti-tank a little too far forward. He's missing. Anti-tank gun's going to get taken out here. Really aggressive play here. Probably should lose this. Mistake there. Oh, a really good attack ground with the Panzer IV. Killing 4 Tommies with that one hit. Perfect. He's trying again. Anti-tank guns are moving up. Maybe a little bit too aggressive. Does trigger it. Oh, he's blocking himself in. The anti-tank guns are blocking his own centaur in. The Panzer IV might go in for this. He needs one more hit. He does connect. Great pick there. And he just dropped fragmentation bombs on himself. Oh. And both anti-tank guns are going down. That is pretty much GG's right there. You can't afford to lose both the vehicle and the 2 anti-tank guns. That is prime example, guys, of why you need to be having your anti-tank guns at max range if possible. He had them way too far forward. They were too close. All his units were way too close together and huddled up. There was nothing protecting the flanks. No mines, anything like that. What he should have done with those anti-tank guns is reverse one back here, one over here, right, from this angle, and then try to hit the Panzer IV from this side when it was behind the house. But instead he tried to move them up too close, and then that, you know, when the Panzer IV rushed in, he managed to run around the side before it got attacked by anti-tank guns because it was so close. But yeah, you know, it's just painful to watch. Yeah, I can imagine, because, you know, it's just like big blunder, like one big blunder, and this is pretty much GG. I mean, he's going to go for a Cromwell here, but he's got, you know, now he's lost both his anti-tank guns. And, you know, Lenfer is doing the right move here and destroying the anti-tank guns, which is the perfect play. He should be trying to get rid of the other one. He's got time to do so, but I guess he's not going to do that now. Okay. So there's a missed opportunity to kill the other one. Oh, and here we go. We got a British infantry. British hold the line coming in, which helps finish off the sniper. Oh, and the rockets coming in, almost taking out the MG-42, which is what he needs. It might not be over, actually. I still think a LuckyMan can probably come back into this.
Losing a capture point.
However, the Tiger is not far off. The Tiger will be imminent very soon. So now he definitely needs to rebuild that another anti-tank gun.
Ready to go.
He still has half the map. So I definitely think Lenfer is in a commanding position, but yeah, he needs to not throw away his. He needs to keep doing what he did there a moment ago. Except obviously set fragmentation bombing himself, but you know, as long as he, you know, takes out those anti-tank guns slowly but surely, he'll just have, you know, spirit firepower. But however, LuckyMan, what he needs to do is make sure all his units are kind of together, focused. Get some mines down. Maybe try and bait the Panzer IV or the Tiger once it comes off the field into a mine. And if he kills either the Panzer IV or the Tiger, he's well back into this game. But right now, he's on the back foot. Also, he's pushing up without sappers, with minesweepers, so he could be running into a telemine, which is very risky here. Anti-tank gun is pushing up way too far forward again. We'll see the Panzer IV, which is great.
The enemy are determined, and
but he pushed up without knowing what's behind here. There could be grenadiers lying around here, which could have lobbed 8 rifle grenades over the top. He didn't know that. Just get some lucky breaks in here, and Lenfer's just playing badly by letting his stuff get attacked by people with the edge. He's going to lose the 2-2 here for no reason.
The ability is ready.
Oh, here comes the Cromwell as well. Cromwell's going to push in, possibly take out the Panzer IV. It does. And the 2-2 goes down. Big win here for LuckyMan. Catching Lenfer out there. The Grenadiers were not in position to provide bounce to stop that pack from pushing in. Also, very good smoke here as well. To stop the pack from having clear line of sight. However, the Tiger is coming onto the field right now. This Cromwell needs to run away. That Tiger's going to make a beeline for this Cromwell, I'd imagine. And there's only one anti-tank gun. The anti-tank gun's pushing way too far back, so it won't be able to support the Cromwell if the Tiger decides to push in. If this Cromwell gets back and gets healed up, it's even Stevens again, I think.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Okay, okay, anti-tank comes coming back out. Force back. Infantry section. I think that all just went wrong for Lenfer there because he just did not pull his infantry back. He didn't pull them back. The pack gun was out of position, I think, there. He didn't pull back his tanks. He just left his tanks in the firing up for anti-tank multiple times. And that was how the Cromwell was just easily able to push in. Again, no telemines either as well. If you had a telemine on his flank, that Cromwell wouldn't have been able to do that damage. And here comes the Tiger. Tiger's going to push the position on the other side. I think the Sapper squad has died earlier from LuckyMan, so he's going to have to rebuild one of them. Instead, he's going for another Cromwell first before actually going for the actual Sapper squad. He needs to get the Sapper squad out as soon as possible. He does have the resources for it now. I'd imagine him to buy it the next thing because he needs that repairs. Meanwhile, here comes the Tiger. Okay, it's good idea moving the Tiger up with the pack support because he knows he's up against infantry. Vehicles. So he needs to be able to support that. We do see. Is the Sapper squad being built? Yes, it is being built. Finally, good. At least he knows now the Tiger's on the right hand side, so the Cromwells can cause mayhem on the left, right? So let's see if he does that. Let's see if he realises this and tries to push on the left hand side. Because right now, Lenfer's forces, let's put the tactical map up right now. We can see Lenfer's forces are split massively, right? If the British player, LuckyMan, was to go all in on the left hand side, he might even be able to kill and steal a machine gun here, and Lenfer wouldn't be able to do anything to stop this, right? So this is so risky right now, having all his forces split up. Even if he was to take this Cromwell, you know, here we go. Here comes the Cromwell. He's going to push in against this. However, you know, he could have. Oh, he might even be able to steal this here. He needs to chase. He needs to chase. He's not chasing. Oh, he still managed to get it though. So that's a free machine gun there, and the Tiger and all the other infantry's out of position. So, like I just said, that's what happens when you split your army up too much. These things will happen. And also, this Opel Blitz truck could get spotted out here if he decided to run. If he decided to run around the Cromwell all around the north side, that Opel Blitz truck has got no hope in hell.
We're losing a capture point.
You know, he's just playing a very risky game here. And there you go, machine gun stolen. So now I would say LuckyMan is now in the commanding position. He's got the double Cromwells and they can cause a lot of havoc. And you know, he's only up against one pack gun. If you manage to isolate and kill that pack gun, the Tiger's toast against two Cromwells and an anti-tank gun. This Tiger needs to be super careful.
Enemy threatening a
I would like to see a Panzer Grenadier squad with Shreks here to support this. Let's see if he uses attack ground through the bushes here to hit this squad. He's also showing his rear armour to the side here. Here come the Cromwells. Going to be pushing in here soon. He does try an attack ground shot there. Hit one of them. And now we can see that LuckyMan has got his squad split up. He's got his tanks on the left and all his infantry on the right. So this Tiger can go to town on this infantry on the right without anything to stop it. Well, the same can be said on the left hand side. Double Cromwells. I found this Grenadier. This Grenadier needs to be super careful here. It's all bunched up. Ooh, one, that was a good shot in there.
200 points remaining.
But yep, the British player is losing on VPs now. 200 down to 200. He needs to get on top of that. These Cromwells need to do stuff. Like both this Tiger and Cromwells need to start doing stuff right now. You know, I don't know why he pulled away from that attacking that Grenadier. He must have got scared thinking the pack gun was over there, but it was actually out of position. Here comes the Tiger though. Where's the anti-tanker? Anti-tanker's right in position, but the Tiger moves forward just an inch, is going to get shot. Also, this infantry establishment needs to be super careful. Tiger can't see them, but he's trying to take a random blind shot then, which is nice. There you go. That would have hit if he hit there a moment ago against that squad. Okay, now this machine gun is setting up from the middle VP. Definitely needs to capture that middle VP to stop the drain. But both players are being way too passive right now. One player needs to start, you know, going for the jugular. You know, it's always the aggressive has always got the advantage because they're dictating the way the game is being played. They're forcing the opponents to react to them, and they might not want to react that way, right? So you need to be piling on the aggression. And now I just want to pause the game for a second because LuckyMan's indecisiveness right now has allowed Lenfer to grab the Stug out. Now the Stug is going to be a really good unit in conjunction with the Tiger and the pack to help deal with these Cromwells. If he has an MG support along with Grenadiers, this would, you know, he would be able to beat this mess over here. And here comes the Tiger. Tiger going really far forward, right up against the anti-tank gun. Cromwell penetrates, anti-tank gun penetrates, second shot from the anti-tank gun penetrates as well. Tiger down to 60% health. Pioneers are on the left-hand side, not anywhere near to help repair. It's probably the time to push in with the Cromwells now. He's managed to bring the Tiger down to less than half health. So now's the time to push in, while the Tiger is now wounded. Here we go. I like this, moving the anti-tank gun up and screening with the infantry in front. This is what he did last time to take out the Panzer IV. And he immediately retreats when the strafing gun's being called in. Probably a wise decision. Again, moving up with the machine gun support. So I definitely think LuckyMan is playing a lot better with his unit positioning. He's moving up his support units in conjunction with his infantry every time he pushes up, which is lovely to see. Whereas Lenfer just keeps letting his tanks get shot at. So both the Tiger and the Stuga are going to be a little bit out of commission at the moment, while these Cromwells can go to town and support this infantry trying to grab the middle VP. Again, that pack gun is pulling back. It needs heals, so it's not going to be able to stop these Cromwells. But again, LuckyMan is just not being aggressive enough with his Cromwells. He's just sitting back and chilling. He needs to be aggressive. Goes to the attack ground against the Tiger there. Bounces the shot, unfortunately. Fires another shot here. Here comes the infantry flanking from the side, but this infantry is weak. I wouldn't try and flanking with a really weak squad like that against the Tiger. Oh, geez, he does decide to lob the flare in, which is not a bad idea because that's going to force the enemy back. He's not going to be able to push in this area for a short time because he might run the risk of getting hit by artillery. Moving the MG up to capture the middle VP. That's great. Left-hand side fuel is now being decapped again. LuckyMan has almost got enough fuel and manpower for a church for Crocodile. I wonder if he'll go for that. Okay, another anti-tank gun is out. Perfect. Oh, 2 shots beautifully penetrate the Tiger. Oh, if that other shot had penetrated, that would have been a dead Tiger. Where are the Cromwells at this? Oh, the Cromwells are not pushing in. Oh, I missed. Could have gone in there and sorted his opponent. Also, he's standing on top of a Stalemate with the Tiger. That could have gone horribly wrong. So he's not using this Tiger at all. You know, not using the Tiger well at all here. Here comes the Panzer IV out. Again, the Cromwells have missed their opportunity to rush in there and take that Tiger out. The Tiger's just going to pull back and repair. But even so, even with the Tiger out of commission like this, the Cromwells should be doing stuff, should be pushing aggressive, you know? Not being aggressive enough with these Cromwells. Like, one's fully repaired now, no excuse not to push it in and do some damage with it. Also, no excuse not to have a sweeper moving around. He's repairing right now, but he needs to be moving around with it. He needs to get another sweeper out, LuckyMan, and start making, you know, just for extra repairs and just keeps making sure the map is clear of cannon mines and stuff. So finally, here come the Cromwells pushing in. Here come the anti-tank guns in support. I don't like the fact that both anti-tank guns are on top of each other, so this fragmentation bomb might hit both. Oh, and he does hit this telemine. Bad moment there. Could have avoided that with the sweepers if he waited for the sweepers. However, the Cromwell should be fine because the Tiger tank is still needing repairs. And also, this Panzer IV has been hit twice by anti-tank gun as well, so that's going to be out of action for a moment. And here comes the third Cromwell. Brilliant. More Cromwells, I think, is great, you know. You've got the anti-tank guns are doing a stellar job, and you just want more killing, you know, more cheap tanks that just do the work. Oh, look at this pressure, man. Anti-tank gun's right outside the base. He's got nothing to stop him. He's also lost a grenadier earlier, and he's bringing his infantry down the wrong side of the map. Deciding to pull his anti-tank guns back is probably a good play here because he doesn't want to expose himself to a big wide flank on the south side. But the longer this game goes on now, I think LuckyMan is just going to keep winning because all the tanks from the Axis player always need repairs because he's just using them so badly. He keeps using them on the side of the field where the anti-tank guns are at. So they're just going to keep getting damage taken. The anti-tank guns are going to keep vetting up. One's almost on vet 1, the other one's on veterancy 2 now. But yeah, Cromwell's just still not doing anything. Cromwell's going to rush over to the right-hand side and done something. Again, nothing. Either player lacks the killer instinct right now. And now he's going to find this Opel Blitz truck just chilling in this corner. Don't know why he's not decided. He should have packed this up and positioned it on this right-hand side. It's not gaining any fuel right now because it's you know, because this territory has been disconnected. But here come the Cromwells now. Finally. Anti-tank gun is not pushed up to support these grenadiers, so these Cromwells are going to go to town, and we might see a grenadier loss here. Fortunately, these Cromwells all missed their shots because that grenadier's behind cover. That's not going to last too long. Oh, that grenadier needs to retreat. He's not retreating it. It's going to go down. That's a dead grenadier, but one of the Cromwells has been found out. One of the Cromwells goes down. The anti-tankers are in position to fend off this push here. Oh, but he does not play with his Cromwells well at all. Both Cromwells are just showing their armour, their rear armour to the enemy. But now the same is being done to Lenfer. Lenfer's showing his armour to the anti-tank guns. This is terrible from both players. Both players are playing really badly with their tanks here. Oh my god. Both the Stug and the Panzerborn died needlessly. Also, he's got prioritised tanks on him when he's prioritised infantry to kill this infantry squad and retreat. Anti-tank has been pushed up way too far forward. Oh, where's the infantry to support the anti-tank guns? His Pioneer might finish killing them off. The Tiger, oh, the Tiger's hit a mine. It's been way too aggressive here. Oh, he does use the fragmentation bombs and does clear both anti-tank guns. Oh, and a really good attack ground through the hedgerow, and the pack gun finally getting some hits in here. Does get decrewed. Tiger, one more shot needed to get rid of this Cromwell. Will he hit? Oh, he's going to try and use attack ground through the bushes here. Will he get it? Oh, he's going to hit the bush. Another Cromwell's coming out to finish off the Tiger. There's nothing there to stop it. Oh man, this is just a clusterfuck. All players are just clusterfucking up here hard. Why is the Cromwell over here? The Cromwell should have come over here and attacked him from the rear. Why did he call it on the wrong side? Oh, the Tiger, you're in big trouble right now. Oh, you're screwed. Rear armor. And one more shot, you're dead. And he's just going to throw in the towel there. Well, there. Wait 1 minute. My throat. Oh god, so okay, so what do we learn there? Just bad positioning. Like, I mean, the anti-tank guns. These anti-tank guns were placed in a really good spot, but again, because he had both anti-tank guns together, they both got killed when the fragmentation bombs hit. That was a big mistake. Both players, you know, like not reversing the Cromwells quick enough. He could have used one Cromwell here to smoke this one that was weak. Didn't bother to do that. He panicked. He let the other one, you know, have its rear armor face to the Stug, the Panzer IV, and the Tiger. So that one went down really quickly. Once he took out those two Cromwells, he should have just backed away. But he just let his two tanks sit there and die to those two anti-tank guns, which was very stupid of him. And you know, if he had just taken those two wins, taken those two Cromwells out and pulled back, he would have been in commanding position easily. But he just threw away the game there, and I don't know what he was doing with the Tiger. He went way too aggressive with that, and he should have used, you know. And where was his infantry? Where was his grenadiers in this fight? One died here, which he didn't. He could have retreated. Also, you know, there was infantry squads there to take that weapon. Didn't bother. This anti-tank gun was pushed way too far forward, though it did manage to almost finish off that Cromwell over there. And also, you know, he's been being this aggressive with the Tiger. He bound to hit a mine. And he did. You know, a good mine placement here from Lucky, and you know, he managed to take the Tiger down with that. But you know, I don't know why the Tiger was that aggressive there. I think both players could definitely learn from this. They both made some silly mistakes here for sure. I mean, I think Lucky did quite a good job with the anti-tank gun pushing up with, you know, in unison with his infantry. That was probably the highlight of the game. You know, very good aggressive anti-tank gun pushing, and I just think Lenfer just doesn't know how to micro tanks well. He just, you know, got them every time. You know, he just got them hit by anti-tank guns needlessly, and didn't, you know, he just attacked in all from one angle here. He could have had one tank come from this side, another one come from the, you know, he knows the anti-tank guns are over there in the middle. Why are you trying to attack towards the Cromwells from where the anti-tank guns can hit you from? You know, why didn't you drop the fragmentation bombs earlier? Because he's got a big float of over 100 left, right? And he's just used the strafing run as well. So he could have dropped that as soon as he saw the anti-tank guns, and he didn't. And he might have not lost one of his tanks. Yeah, and I mean, Lenfer did well with his sniper at the start, but then he just, you know, kept getting it killed off. Yeah, I just think, you know, LuckyMan, and I don't think LuckyMan lost a single infantry squad this game. Let's have a quick look on the match stats here. Overview. Yeah, he didn't lose a single infantry squad. He lost the sapper squad once. He lost his anti-tank guns a few times. He lost the sensor on the two Cromwells. But apart from that, his infantry preservation was very good. We switch back over to... how do we switch back? I don't think we can we? Can I see the units from the other guy? No, I can't. But we're pretty much sure, like, he lost the two snipers, he lost multiple grenadiers, his MG got stolen on the left-hand side because he had his Tiger weight on the, you know, not supporting. But yeah,